This is what I've been asking.
Yeah, we're gonna see some heavy fighters. Can't say when.
Rotary
The Avenger is approaching a heavy fighter. It's kind of an aging heavy fighter.
Kate, I'm not wearing my MechWarrior shirt. Rick, be right back.
What's to prevent players from just willy-nilly, for no reason at all, outside of trolling, just randomly putting bounties on people? What's the requirements for putting bounties on people?
We are working on a bounty system that requires some interaction. You can't just go and say, I hate Chris Roberts. I'm going to put $1 million bounty on him. Okay, well, I should stress, you can do that. It's not a bonded bounty. If I go, I can post it on a bulletin board and say, I'm going to pay $10 million to whoever kills Chris Roberts. But people are going to see that that's your promise. It's not confirmed by the government or guaranteed. So it's up to the reputation of that person.
Will there be different boards for bounties versus assassinations?
Maybe. We haven't figured out much about assassinations yet, but they're out there.
If anybody can confirm, it looks like we might have hit 11.2.
Awesome! 11. Yeah.
Let's find out real quick. Just confirm real quick.
It's 11. It was like a couple $100 away from 11.2.
We are at 11.2!
Awesome! That is incredible. Time for the next system, which someone who isn't me should be posting. If you're watching this, please post the next system unlocked.
I missed that. I want it. It's so
This
bad.
has been asked before.
No, now
but,
it's
just to
Istanbul.
reiterate, will there be voice communication between ships?
Yes, but we haven't figured out exactly how it's going to work yet. So,
Same.
tabling that for now.
All right. Well, we got about a minute until you're on, so I guess we just wrap everything up
We can
now.
probably go ahead and Dr. Hopkins.
Alrighty. Thank you, Twitch chat.
For those asking for the Idris, that's at 11, guys.
We will do more question and answer later. So
Should I just
if
borrow
you didn't get
mine?
your questions in,
Oh,
see
you
you
like
later.
that?
I'll just drag in mine. I'll be right back.
Alright.
Okay, we're not talking Dr. Hopkins.
I'm not pulling Twitch back up.
back. I'm just gonna get my laptop.
Yeah.
Except for the time talk to Chris.
That son of a bitch, he's always putting down my videos. I mean, really.
For those of you who don't know, which is maybe many of you, Dr. Hawk does one of the many excellent fan podcasts about Star Citizen, and he's come all the way from Canada to talk to us here in person today.
Canada, eh?
So, yeah, Canada.
Eh?
Hey.
Hey. What's that about?
Sorry.
About time.
And he's going to be here to talk to us about, I guess, just the business of being Dr. Hawk in just a moment.
Are there any Canadians in the chat?
If so, we're sorry.
None. Zero.
Harry!
Here he comes.
Here he
There we
is.
go.
There he is.
Got my ugly computer.
Oh, an Asus.
I see 2 other Canadians in chat. Oh, no, 3?
There we go. Okay, should somebody plug that in?
There's quite a few Canadians in chat.
It's almost like Canada's really close and speaks the same
Yeah, I
language as
know.
us.
Like, what is
Really?
this?
That's
Sometimes.
kind of the same language.
Actually, we work with a lot of those French Canadians.
Exile, you're not Canadian.
Behavior,
Don't
so go
Bring a
Canada. Canada is a strong partner in creating Star Citizen.
Okay, so how can I help you guys?
That's a good question. What? I actually introduced you while you were away. I told them about your podcast. Welcome to the United States. Welcome to Blackbeard Games. You've been up for
48 hours now. I did
so-
a whole work shift before I came. Then I flew. Couldn't sleep on the plane. Got here, having fun. Want to sleep, but don't want to sleep.
I feel you because I did the same thing
you know that.
for the first live stream. I know your pain right now. So, tell us about yourself. How did you get involved in Star Citizen?
I pretty much didn't know of anything about Star Citizen until I saw it on Destructoid. I don't know if anyone checks out that site every now and then. I love going on Destructoid, followed it. One of the editors had written something about, a next-gen space game. And for me, I played EVE Online for about 3 years. I played other games. Black Prophecy was another one that came out. There's a few other space sims here and there, but nothing that ever really stuck or boring quick. And then I see Chris Roberts in Star Citizen, and then at that point it was just, take money, throw it screen, pretty much. That it didn't work. But I keep trying it every few days to see if something
You
happens.
can keep throwing
Yeah,
it my
he's been
way.
trying to give out
No,
money.
I
all,
know
yeah.
it's my money. I'll just keep throwing it at my school.
Okay.
My money. Come back to me, money.
If you say so.
It wants to go to you. It knows your intentions.
So why a radio show? How did that get started?
Yes, I did play Black Prophecy. That was a game I played.
This is absolutely.
Back before that exploded.
Is that?
For me, I am not the most affluent of people. I worked in a warehouse. I just graduated from college, and I really wanted to at least do something and give back to the community. And I love making videos. I used to make machinimas when I was younger, like Halo, Red versus Blue, that kind of crap. And I just thought, okay, well, why don't I make a podcast? So at first it was me just recapping Wingman's Hangar. And for a while, as I learned how to edit and got my feet on my belt, it wasn't that bad. But recently I've taken to trying to cover the community or doing something a little more creative than just today in Wingman's Hangar. Because if people want to listen to Wingman's Hangar, they can listen to him, not me.
Those are the new shits.
And then the interviews with Chris Roberts helped, and that made me shit the bed. I don't sound like it sometimes, and I'm like, geez, you sound boring as fuck. Or like,
I must say, you have a voice for radio, and I'm kind of surprised because you look a lot cooler than I expected. You look like a normal person.
I also like to live dangerous.
I kind of expected like a gray flannel shirt, looking like a 1940s haircut, and like a hat with a feather in it. I don't know what I was imagining.
Well, I could maybe do like a feather, white feather. He was a sniper, but that would insinuate other things other than radio personality. Don't get near Hawk; he'll friggin' take you out 1,200 miles.
I think somebody lost.
Sounds like the poker game is not going well.
Yeah, let's get
Maybe we
this.
can close this door.
I think somebody's letting loose some fucking swear.
Redacted.
Alright, there we go.
Oh, I broke the chair.
That's
fine.
Hey,
that was
that's
working
gonna
already.
cost me $100.
That's a $4 chair.
That's a $100 chair. I better get in Star
Yeah,
Citizen.
someone better.
That'll be the best chair I ever own. People will come on my ship and they'll be like, "Hey, that's a piece of shit. Where'd you get that?" I broke it.
So what's next for Dr. Hogg?
Next for Dr. Hawk, well, pretty much for me, it's just wake up, and if it's Sunday, or at least Saturday or Sunday, it's make Star Citizen FM.
I know that feeling.
It keeps me going. Right now, I'm actually saving up for a new computer build, so on some of the chat roll, they've wanted to know why my Let's Plays have disappeared. Like, I started doing Kerbal Space Program and Guns of Icarus, but as some people have noticed, as much as I love this laptop, running at 5 frames per second is not a fun, enjoyable experience for any audience. So. There's going to be a new desktop build. I'm going to throw a Titan in it, i7, 3.5 gigahertz. I'm going to just freaking throw everything I can in this thing so I don't have to touch it for the next few years.
That's great.
And then once Star Citizen comes around, I can play it and have fun. And you guys can all shoot me. Not